Welcome to the Vintage. We are at 44th Street in Osborne, and they have great things for you to shop for you to dine on, and this is of course a locally owned business. I found a beautiful scarf. We're using these for our faces these days, and gosh, how will I tote my wine? How about this cute little basket? Plus they've got great bags and clothing for you as well. So the Vintage, who owns this place? It's some ladies that you know here in the Valley. Lindsay and Coley, they are the women behind Junk in the Trunk. Oh gosh, that thing, if you want to talk about local love, you guys put how many vendors on the floor during Junk in the Trunk?
Over 150.
Yeah. This is a permanent space for you guys. How long have you been open now?
Well, we unfortunately opened in February, right before all this happened. But we are back open now. We're so thrilled to be here, and this has kind of been a dream of ours for 7 years, so we're really thrilled to see it come to.
We have to let people know you guys own 3 businesses. So you are a couple of powerhouses right here in the Valley. What are they?
So we own Junk in the Trunk Vintage Market, the Vintage. This is our shop here, Vintage Market Home, and then we also own the Foundress, which is a women's networking group.
For entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a mixed-use space. You wanted a place where I can come shop and I can, have a meal, maybe have a meal and then shop and maybe rinse and repeat. So tell me about this collaboration.
So selfishly, when we decided to do this and embark on this journey, we wanted something that we as busy moms needed. And it was something where we could run in, grab a cup of coffee, grab a gift, grab something for ourselves, something for our husbands, and also come and collectively hang out with our friends and neighborhood in a space that we could eat and drink and enjoy and shop. And so we kind of made selfishly something that we wanted,
and maybe throw a party in there as well, because we do have 1,000 square foot event space.
I love it.
And we also have a conference room that's rentable. So
we have room to social distance in there too.
Social distance.
We do.
We wanted a space to do all the things that we needed to be able to do.
I love it. Okay, so I brought you to this corner because I tend to shop for things for the ladies, but we found some things for the men here. Walk me down the line. What do we have here?
We can't ignore our men, so we have Arcadia shirts that are unisex as well. And then these are handmade by a company called Andar, and they are here in the Valley. And they make these beautiful leather wallets. And they come in a bunch of different styles. They also have these awesome watch bands for your Apple Watch. And then we have the beard set, the oils, and the whole set. You could do gifts for the man in your life. And we also have candles that have kind of the smoky amber smell, which is amazing. Dog kits, which are beautifully handmade here in Arizona.
That's stunning.
And then also our Hydro Flasks, which are a #1 seller here as well.
So tell me what's happening during the pandemic. Are you open? Do you do takeout, delivery? How's that going?
Well, actually yesterday we opened back up for dine-in. So we're open for delivery, carry-out, curbside, and dine-in from 8 to 4 every day.
And we have a website, so if you're not comfortable shopping in person, you can shop on our website, and we also offer curbside for that as well, and then it can be shipped to your doors.
Congratulations, ladies, on what you're doing. It is called the Vintage Arcadia.
Twice a year, half of the city lines up for a big event called Junk in the Trunk. It's over at Westworld. It's grown over the years to a huge event. And now the 2 ladies behind it, they have opened up a store where they have welcomed in customers. With the pandemic, though, it's all looked a little bit different. But Jaime takes us this morning to Vintage Arcadia in her local love.
2 things you guys know about me. I love local and I love snacks. And guess what? So do the 2 ladies I am here with today. I'm at the Vintage Arcadia. Lindsay and Coley, they are the ladies behind Junk in the Trunk, and now they have a permanent space where you can find local items. And you brought us a restaurant too. Tell me about this space.
All the things you might want in one spot.
That's right. We really wanted a place where we could bring the neighborhood together, bring the community together, shop, eat, have fun, and connect. And that was something that we had a heart for. And when we sat down to do this, we talked to Kirsten, who owns Chestnut, and it was just the perfect match. So we're really excited to be open.
Lindsay, what was in the space before?
It was actually just an abandoned building for 8 years. And then we purchased it about two years ago, and started renovating about a year ago.
So you have a conference room that people could rent out. You have an event space for a social distance gathering.
That's right.
And you also have some great things for the home. Talk to me about what we will find here.
So one of the things that Lindsay and I love to do is mix the vintage and the handmade. And so we support a bunch of handmade businesses here at our shop, and we have kind of a display so you can visualize things that you could put in your own home. We have food items, we have home items, home decor, we have clothing, so it's a little bit of a mix of everything.
So kid, home,
Yes.
friend, yourself, baby.
All the things.
All the gifts.
Yes.
So, thank you, ladies. I want to bring
You're
in
welcome.
Kirsten because she is from the Chestnut. And the Chestnut, you're at 34th Street in Camelback. That area, we all know, is a big news story as it was being reconstructed. So you have
Relocated.
Relocated. Thank you. So tell me about this location and why you wanted to be here.
Yeah, so the discussion with Coley and Lindsay started a number of years ago. I had to move due to the redevelopment of that corner, and we just decided to kind of talk about this project. We were looking for a new location. We had looked all over the valley, and this just seemed very cohesive and right, the right fit. We were 3 women wanting to do a business together. And
I love that view.
Yeah.
When you walk in and you see that bar,
Yeah.
that's a stunner. It is.
It is a stunning bar.
You have some lovers there at the
Yes, we've got
Lovebirds
some lovers.
as well. So you might find love right here at the Vintage too.
Absolutely.
What kind of things do you serve?
So we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, pastries, coffee, cocktails. Right now we're doing family dinners for delivery, liquor for delivery. We've got things like margarita jars, Greyhound jars, etc., that we deliver all over. Obviously with the pandemic happening, we've been kind of changing it up here and there. So we're not open for dinner currently, but I do deliver to the home.
Okay,
And-
so you have some treats here for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me, walk me around this plate of joy.
Right, so we do all of our pastries here in-house. I've got some almond croissants, our signature chocolate chip cookies, which is what we're known for, our maple oat scones in a full and mini version. We also have snickerdoodles and peanut butter cookies.
Okay, I'm drooling underneath this mask, so I'm gonna shed the mask, take a
Steal a
cookie,
cookie.
run 6 feet, and have a taste. It is the Vintage Arcadia. Go to azfamily.com, click on Jamie's Local Love. Oh,